now waiting for Egypt to grant humanitarian passage before they can... Good afternoon, I'm Denise Tan, and this is One News Now. Nearly 80 Filipinos are stuck in the Rafah crossing between Gaza and Egypt. The Foreign Affairs Department is now waiting for Egypt to grant humanitarian passage before they can fly stranded individuals back to the Philippines. The DFA added there are no more Filipinos in danger zones. Israeli forces have been implementing strict border controls along the Gaza Strip in order to contain Hamas militants.
Kausap nila ang Israel and Egypt na magkaroon ng humanitarian passage and then tanggapin sa Egypt. And as soon as makarating na yan ng Egypt, mailalabas na natin sila. Or if there are other passages that will be possible para daanan ng mga kababayan natin, makalabas naman yan ng Israel, makakakuha na. Flight na lang ang pag-uusapan.
The waiting game extends back here at home, this time for the families of OFWs who were killed in the Israel-Hamas war. Reynel Pawid with the details.
Annabella Alacres still in disbelief after Philippine officials confirmed that her younger sister Loretta is the third Filipino casualty in the Israel-Hamas conflict. 49-year-old Loretta is a caregiver in Tel Aviv and a native of Cadiz City, Negros Occidental. The Philippine Embassy in Israel has yet to release details of Loretta's death. For now, the family's only request is for Loretta's body to be sent home.
Gusto ko din nga magpuli ang akon utod nga buo kay biskan.
Sana po makauwi po ng Pilipinas na buo yung katawan ng kapatid ko. Kahit man lang masilayan lang namin yung katawan niya. Nananawagan din po kami kay President BBM na sana matulungan kaming pamilya ng nasawi sa Israel.
Meanwhile, the search continues for another Filipina who has been missing for 10 days. Last October 7th, Karina talked to her 60-year-old aunt Nora Babadilla over plans for the weekend. Nora is already an Israeli resident and lives in Tel Aviv with her Israeli partner. A day before the war started, Nora traveled to Kibbutz Nirim to attend a birthday party.
Dapat po ay kasama ako noon, Friday ng hapon. Niyaya niya ako na sumama sa kanet dahil may party nga po doon. Hindi lang po ako sumama dahil may imbitado rin ako ng kaibigan ko din sa Ashkelon. Kaya hindi po ako sumama sa kanya. Tapos hindi rin din po ako napunta sa Ashkelon dahil nag-50-50 ang desisyon ko yung pala may mangyayaring masama.
The last message Karina received from her aunt was a notice that they are hearing explosions in the area.
Nung sumugod na nga, parang nagkahiwa-hiwalay, siya po'y nakatago sa kanilang sa aparador. Ay nabaril po yung asawa at anak niya. Kitang-kita niya. Tapos sabi, may nagpunto po na may isang Israeling dinampot, tapos yung nagtago ay pinaputokan din doon ng baril yung kwarto. Hindi kami nag-iisip na sila iyon o ano man, kasi wala namang pangalan.
Karina is still waiting for updates on her aunt's whereabouts. The only confirmation they got from authorities was that Nora's partner was found dead. Meanwhile, 45 pilgrims from Pampanga returned safely to the Philippines this Sunday. They flew for a pilgrimage to Jerusalem last October 2nd and saw firsthand how the war began.
Actually, we're having mass at the church sa Gethsemane Garden, the Garden of Gethsemane. Nung nakita namin yung mga missiles flying, no? Siyempre, takot din yung iba sa amin.
The Department of Foreign Affairs is now working on the repatriation of Filipinos in Gaza, while OWA is handling the repatriation of the remains of the Filipino fatalities in Israel. The agency says it may take a week before the bodies are flown back to the Philippines. Rainiel Pawid, We Are One News.
The National Security Council confirmed that 2 alleged operatives of Hamas tried to enter the Philippines twice. NSC Assistant Director Jonathan Malaya shared that back in 2018, a militant bomb expert attempted to launch an operation in the country. He was apprehended and was promptly deported to the police to Turkey. The other incident occurred in 2022 when another Hamas operative allegedly negotiated with a criminal group for a pass to the Philippines. According to the NSC, the Islamist group wants to target Jews, cause unrest, spread propaganda, and raise funds here. Because of these activities, the Anti-Terrorism Council is working to formally designate Hamas as a terrorist organization. We're pausing for a quick break. One News Now will be back with more stories after that. Stay with us. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Denise Tan. One jeepney group is not breaking their transport strike. In an interview with Radio 5, Manibela Chairman Mar Valbuena said that members will not ply their usual Metro Manila routes. Valbuena also claimed some of their drivers are being harassed not to participate in the strike. Transport authorities earlier reported minimal disruption from yesterday's Tigil Pasada. For its part, the LTFRB said rallies may have some explaining to do.
Wala po akong sinabi na tigil po ang transport strike. Ang sabi ko po ay pag-uusapan pa namin kung ano po yung mga susunod na hakbang.
Mapadalan po yun ng show cause kung sakali kung kasama sila doon para po maimbestigahan po ng LTFRB. Ang public transport ay may franchise po yan na mayroong po terms and conditions po yan. Hindi naman natin binabawal yung kanilang pagpapahayag. Pwede naman po yan. Provided, dapat hindi ho maapektuhan yung ruta ay pinagkaloob po sa kanila.
We now give you a look at today's other top stories. A graduating criminology student has died during alleged initiation rites of the Tau Gamma fraternity in Quezon City. Aldrin Bravante complained of feeling sick in the middle of the initiation. The 25-year-old was brought to the hospital where he was declared dead on arrival. The Quezon City Police has arrested 4 suspects. Bravante left behind his family and a 6-year-old child. Oil companies are implementing mixed adjustments on fuel prices today. Gasoline prices are up by 55 centavos per liter, while diesel and kerosene are cheaper by 95 centavos a liter. This is the second week of rollbacks for diesel and the third for kerosene. More expensive gasoline, meantime, ended 3 consecutive weeks of rollbacks. The Supreme Court is planning to use a voice-to-text software to transcribe court proceedings. But Chief Justice Alexander Gesmundo assured that court stenographers will not become obsolete. He said the transcription tool will even make stenographers more efficient and reliable. The High Tribunal also plans to conduct pilot tests on AI's use in legal research. In entertainment, concert film Taylor Swift, The Eras Tour is making good in the box office. That's courtesy of ever-loyal Swifties. We have that story and more in this clip from the Associated Press. One News Now will be back at 3:15 p.m. Join us again later. I'm Denise Tan. We are One News.